Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a good day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. Sunny out here, but I had to show you there is a new Toyota in the driveway. We've been searching around trying to find my wife's replacement to her 2023 Highlander XSE all-wheel drive. The lease was coming up and it was time to make a purchase. No more leasing for my wife, so we were looking around, and of all the Toyotas that I've purchased in my life, I think I've purchased about 14 between my wife and I. This one was by far the hardest purchase yet. Hard to find. Before they were even built, they had, a name on them. Somebody put a deposit on them. Impossible to find. And not only did we find the one we want, we found probably the hardest color to get. Check it out. 2025 RAV4 XSE in Cavalry Blue. Oh man, you have no idea what I went through to try to get this thing. Once again, of all the Toyotas I've ever purchased, all the Tundras, Tacoma, Highlander, 4Runner, all of those, not a problem. This one, nearly impossible to find. And we went into this wide open as far as color. We didn't really want wind chill, but we would have took silver, we would have took matte gray. Cavalry Blue I didn't even try for because I know this is one of the hardest colors to get. Ryan Hood, my guy from Conacelli Toyota in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, who sold me my 1794, he went to bat for me. I mean, listen, anytime you see me do Tundra test drives, it's all because Ryan Hood comes in on his day off to not only give us this vehicle, but help me test drive all these Tundras. So he came in on a Sunday to do the swap with me last Sunday while I was test driving Tundras. So a big shout out to Ryan Hood. Check him out, Conacelli Toyota. He's the man, he'll make it happen. So he was able to hunt one of these down for me. And I was almost giving up hope because again, it was just insane. He had a few that I was looking at before this one and there was a name on them already. Somebody already pre-purchased it because these are the hottest Toyota out right now. So this is obviously a hybrid, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. It's all-wheel drive. There's quite a few packages you could get on the XSE. There's an advanced package. This one does not have it. It gives you things like the wireless charger, the digital gauge cluster, front and rear parking assist, stuff like that. We're happy with what we have here. This one was just over $40,000 sticker, and it has everything my wife needs. Now we're coming from a 2023 Highlander XSE all-wheel drive, and that one wasn't the fully loaded one either. So we're not giving up anything here. In fact, we're pretty much gaining as far as, for my wife's wants and needs because she drives far to work. And this thing is already showing 41 mpg for what she's doing so far. This has an EV mode on it, so at low speeds it stays in battery. So this will be perfect for our needs. Now, as far as what's on this, you obviously get the LED headlights, you get the LED running lights up front, Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. It has a moonroof, it has the Softex inside, the front seats are heated, 10.5-inch infotainment. We're gonna go inside in a minute. Power tailgate, of course. And because it's XSE, you get all this blackout going on. And I don't know about you, but I think it looks awesome with the Cavalry Blue and the blackout. You got these black wheels here, as you can see. They're 16-inch. You got the blue shocks in there. One thing I am gonna do right off the bat, you'll see the badging is in chrome. All-wheel drive is written there. And the XSE, HEV, Toyota, and RAV. I'm gonna black those out because I feel like that will work a lot better with this package with all the blackout on it. But I couldn't be happier with this color. Again, I didn't think I'd have a shot at it, so I didn't even really try, because this is the one that I always see that everybody's talking about as far as, RAV4s go. XSE with this color is just so beautiful. I think everyone will agree with that one. Let's check out the inside. LED indicators on the outside. It does have blind spot monitoring, of course. And here is the inside. So this doesn't have JBL. This has a 6-speaker system, but it does the job just fine. A JBL, I believe, is 11 speakers, but we haven't had a problem. We picked it up from Conshohocken, and then we drove it home, and then we had to drive an hour and a half to a spot in New Jersey for Father's Day, so we've spent some time in it. Look at the bolstering on the seats. So you got the Softex with the fabric on the inside. Let me back the seat up. So it's a power driver seat, but a manual passenger seat, which is interesting. Another thing with that advanced package that we don't have is memory seats, but is what it is. And this one has a gauge cluster that is partially digital. Steering wheel controls, as always. Climate control system there. There's your shifter, there's your EV mode. It has a trail button. You could do Eco Sport or normal. Electronic parking brake. Little area to keep your stuff. Charging port. Heated seats, as we see here. 10.5-inch screen, which is a lot bigger of a screen than she had in her Highlander, which is good. Regular mirror, auto dimming, which is cool. Here's the moonroof up here. Not pano or anything, but again, does the job. Big glove box in here. This area to, you know, throw some stuff in. I love when Toyotas have this little shelf for the passenger. So a pretty basic interior. It's actually quite spacious, a lot more spacious than I thought it would be. You got cup holders that are extremely deep cup holders, which is cool. You got the center console. Again, great bolstering. Let's check out the back seat, and that matters quite a bit because we're coming from that Highlander, and the thing about the Highlander, it had a third row that was very small, and the second row was captain's chairs, and she wasn't really a fan of the captain's chairs. So now we just have your 60-40 split back seats, as you can see. There's some charging ports and some vents. All weather floor mats. This does have the weather upgrade package. These seats can go down if you don't need them, if you want to use the trunk. So, good amount of space. Adults could fit back there, no problem. See that metallic in the black paint? I don't know if you could see that. If we open this up, it's got the power tailgate, which is always good. And there you have the black RAV mat. This has the privacy cover for your cargo, and it also has a net to put on the end if you want. Got some storage area here, got an outlet. So I think this is going to be perfect for our needs. And you know, this vehicle was just over $40,000 sticker, so not bad at all, especially in today's pricing. This is nicely loaded. Let me turn the vehicle on and show you the screen and everything. Kind of jumping around here, I apologize for that. Push button start, of course. You won't even hear it start. There you have it. It's on, can't even hear it. And there's a look at the gauge cluster. It has all of the same stuff we see in all the other Toyotas. So you look at her average right now, 42.6. So, you know, when you're driving, it'll tell you, you know, how you're driving. And at the end, it gives you like a EV score to tell you how efficient you're being in the vehicle, which is kind of cool. Not used to seeing that. You know, this is hybrid the way hybrid should be. Now, if you're coming to this channel to see the RAV and you've never been here before, I'm a Toyota Tundra channel. And of course, they have the iForce Max, but that's geared more toward power and torque. This is geared the way, the RAV4 is geared the way a hybrid should be, fuel efficiency. So as you can see, 42.6. The Highlander we were coming from was getting in the high 20s. This is your normal system that we're all used to on all the Toyotas, but the 10.5-inch screen is perfect. Again, a lot larger than her Highlander had. She didn't have the upgraded Highlander, so it didn't have the big infotainment screen. But this one here, 10.5-inch, which is good. Shifter area. It's perfect. It's comfortable. I'm a fan. Good size mirrors for a RAV. I mentioned that to her when I was driving home with it the other day. We're happy. We're happy people. So what's your thoughts on the RAV? There's ambient lighting that obviously you're not going to be able to see right now. You got the soft touch with the blue stitch, which is kind of neat, coming with the Cavalry blue outside. Now you'll have blue stitch regardless of your exterior color, but you know what? It's kind of a nice little extra when you have an exterior color like Cavalry. This vehicle has the XSE weather package. So that's your heated leather trim steering wheel, the rain sensing wipers, all-weather floor liners and cargo tray and door edge guard. The sticker with delivery, $40,219. If you add that advanced package we keep talking about, this will go to like 42 or 43. We were very specific in what we wanted to be as far as price for the vehicle, so this works for us very well, but I figured you guys would want to see the sticker. So once again, $40,219. The reason you're not seeing a lot over here is because this vehicle comes pretty loaded, you know, as an XSE. It's already all-wheel drive. It's already hybrid. You can only get it that way. So, you know, you got the Softex seats on the inside that are heated, the 10.5-inch screen, the moonroof, all that is standard on XSE. So it's really not going to have a lot on this end, but hey, not bad. I like when they come loaded up where you don't have to add too much, so that's a win. All right, so after a few months of trying, we finally were able to get into this RAV4 XSE. As far as the Highlander goes, that was a great vehicle. A little bit bigger than what we wanted, and she wasn't a huge fan of the captain seats that were in the second row. So, you know, many people, and I said to her, so many people want and love the captain's chairs. She was rare because she's one of the few that I've heard that doesn't like the captain's chairs in the back. But I think this is going to be perfect for our wants and needs as far as the way we use our vehicles. We didn't want to lease her vehicle again. We wanted to buy one. So this one is a finance. This one is a purchase. So this will be in the driveway for a very long time. So I'm happy to, you know, say that, because for me with leasing, I bump in and out of Tundras constantly for my channel. But for her, you know, she drives a lot of miles, wants to be in something for a long time. Again, she works kind of far away, so the fuel mileage in this thing is insane. This is going to be perfect for her lifestyle. So happy we bought this. Once again, I got to give an extra amount of love to Ryan Hood, my salesman, and Conacelli Toyota of Conshohocken. Check them out. They are always good. They always do what they got to do to make it happen, which I very much appreciate. And again, Ryan Hood coming in on his days off for me and all that. I can't say anything but great things about him. And he's helped some of my viewers get into the Tundra of their dreams. So Ryan, thank you very much for all your help. And thank you for making this happen for the wife, and not just making a RAV4 XSE hybrid happen, but Calvary Blue. Huge win. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We have now found a vehicle for my wife. It's purchased. It's done. I don't know when the next Tundra is coming, but I'm taking a time out from buying cars for a little while. Have a good one.